Video 74. February 20th, 2012. Dear friends, the delay in the video 74 were due to many mishaps happened with me in these last 2 months. Besides, Mythi have been officially asked by the board of the CG, because of the interviews was with us this past year. We were only able to communicate normally pass after receiving the consent of them to continue to communicate extra official with us. I will to you in this video, some Mythi considerations for the resumption of contacts. Many of you are wondering about the system Nibiru and what is expected for the coming months. Well, we received the communication. The system Nibiru was released in its original route and its approach, and will make a final passage from October until December this year. The Krulians installed 2 more large core control probes in Siberia earlier this month of February. The Pleiadians informed the CG of the imminence of widespread conflict between nations of the planet from next March. The agenda of your government was readjusted to compensate for the direct interference of the CG during the last year. As I have already related to you, regarding the backwardness of the system Nibiru, and the artificial control of tectonic and volcanic events. Now with the release of the Nibiru system in its original route, there will be no more ways to artificially control surface tension of the planet's crust. Venus, Saturn, and Jupiter will suffer many volcanic eruptions and easily observable surface modifications for you. The Sun will present major instabilities from next month as a result of the approximation of its small binary. Be assured that nature will only settle down looking for their new equilibrium point. When the frequency of the planet goes completely to the level 1, at the end of December this year. I was advised by the CG not to mention more regional forecasts of events, but all volcanoes located in tectonic regions and geologic faults will become very active. As this entry system Nibiru in the solar system, the Antarctic is releasing large ice masses in the ocean soon. Due to large volcanic activity that is already happening in that region, the planet's climate will become wilder this year. Pouring rain, where it rained, and drying many once fertile regions. The possible military conflicts will be a great excuse for the abandonment of those areas affected by cataclysms. And many people will be left to its fate. Beware of false flags. When humans fight humans, only weaken the planet Earth. The more human, of all ethnic groups, can help to cope with adverse situations, cause more weakness to your ruling elites. Diseases of the body can only be fought when the cells are united to rehabilitate from an illness. You are the cells of your planet, to cure diseases caused by your pernicious elites. You will have to unite and not self-destruct. There are some alien underground bases being expanded in various parts of the world in a joint effort of various breeds, to receive part of regional populations of humans, which, according to Pleiadians, are previously defined as targets of abandonment by your elites. Too much noise will be heard but not seen in these regions. Some of you asked me about lately called beings seen by you as Nightwalkers. Well, these beings are descended from a race of insects named Ziggs. Very intelligent and possess a great ability of telekinesis. They keep a few bases of studies here on your planet, usually built on deposits of fresh water. They are friendly and totally harmless to you. Our friend Jerry asks, Mythi, the remote viewers here on Earth know everything about the presence of the CG and the activities of the space friends. They have seen a future event that disturbs many people. They predict a meteor impact on the ocean that will displace many people from the coasts. I also had a similar dream during my abnormal childhood. The remote viewers have seen the collapse of the magnetosphere. My question is, will the CG allow this vision to come to pass, or are the remote viewers seeing phantoms of potential events on the horizon of the fourth dimension? Jerry, what can realize is that sensitive data are designed for different stages of development and self-clean up the planet. In this passage from Earth to Level 1, whole environment is sensitized energy. Like a flashing neon light to finally turn on and illuminate. Many of you may see what we call temporal trends of prescription for these flashes of light. These images are generated energy level, does not really exist, but portray the creation of physical events through the confluence of events generated in the present time. For all prescription time trend there are peripherals deviations that can be added or taken out of context that conforms future events in the physical level. The saying used by you, the future belongs to God, is a misconception. The future is written on the physical level by all who can influence which deviations peripherals will be added or not, that is you. In other words, the energy responsible for shaping the future lies in the aura of planet. It is the same dimension of the planet, as a layer of biomagnetic energy generated directly by you. This mass of biomagnetic energy is so strong that practically sends distress signals or good fortune through space. Regardless of the physical maturation of the planet that can generate tectonic rearrangements and relationship problems with their inhabitants, but the biomagnetic energy is not changed. Because it is powered only by the level of conscience and development of the race that lives there. During this year, could possibly be allowed direct contact with your people. And people like you will be better prepared to guide your fellows about the good intentions of the CG. Often you get a puppy that fell from the nest to replace in the right place. He does not know of your intentions and will try to peck your hand just in case. We know this also happen with the human naive, unsuspecting about us. We are as artists, technologists, philosophers, curious and sentimental as you, we aim at social harmony at all levels of humanoid, otherwise there would be no sense for development. I'll be more in touch with CB, helping him solve some problems, so we can continue to follow the facts and informing you of everything that can be released extra official.